Hi guys, this is Caine bringing another video. I just wanted to talk about the kit that I carry now, and just to be on the comfortable side. Okay, let's go through it then, shall we? The rucksack is a put that down there. I think it's back next. Is a low alpine crossbow. Okay. The reason why is because it's comfortable, okay, and that's what matters to you. When you're carrying a big pack on your pack, you want to make sure it's comfortable, okay. This is a Delwyn rod. When this is fully compact, this pushes all the weight forward and sinks down in your hips. We've got two compartments, obviously, and some bit. We've got these are quite special down here. Well, I think they are anyway, because when you've got this fully loaded, you strap this up, and this brings the pack into your butt real tight. Okay, go around this side. We've obviously got the suspension system or the back system, nice thick padded here for your lumbar. This is massive, quite thick here. Okay, adjustable straps here. This is all set up obviously for me, but you can set it up for anyone. They're good packs. At the time, back in 1994, I think they were about £200. I picked this up on the internet, a long time ago, so they're worth it if you can get them. Low alpine crossbows, 17 plus 15. Okay, I'm going to show you what I've got in it, and then I'll explain to you about the rest of the kit. Now this is old, so you have to bear with me, okay? It's been hammered big time. And I actually had this kit when I was on the road, so I collected it. I mean, look, you can see it's hammered, it's completely worn out, this. Okay, obviously inside we keep a dry sack. Why? Because the rucksacks are not waterproof, whatever people say on the labels. You don't ignore it, because it don't work. Okay, first thing I've got is a spare jacket, which is a Highlander, fleece lined again, look. Nice thick warm for the winter. I'll put that down here. Army Basher Desert. Yeah, this is about, well, it's quite big actually. Good fit. Sit there, open it out. Yeah. It's inside out. But, yeah. Desert Basher, string it up for a shelter, a quick shelter if you need to dip somewhere quick or stay up, get out of the rain quick. So we use this first, and the stuff you pack out, pull out your gear or out your Bergen is the stuff you're going to use first. So you use this first, okay? Put a shelter up, then put your rest of the gear underneath it. Bivvy bag, okay? Bivvy bag, useful piece of gear. There's a load of things I want to go through on this, because it's I think it's important, and other people misoverread it and stuff, Okay, bivvy bag, military construction. This is a 2008. This is what you've got to do is make sure that this is bomb proof, okay? Because this is the thing that's probably going to save your life if you're in a bad situation. Okay, so the other thing with these is you can test these when you get them out of the shop. Take them home, fill your bath up with water, warm water, put jeans and whatever, clothes, fill it right up, get us a brick or a couple of bricks with some put them in a sock, weight this down underneath the water, okay, do the hood up, and then put the stuff that, the actual hood up here outside the bath, and leave this in. Okay, leave it in for 24 hours, and then you've got newspaper and all that in there. Leave it in, obviously, empty the bath, take it out, shake all the stuff off. You can soon tell whether it's leaking or not, because the paper will be wet. If it is, take it back, get another one. I've been hammered for this a long time ago from a shop that said, oh, he don't know what he's doing. But this is it. You've got this. People don't test the gear. They just rely on the label, right? Forget the damn label. test the gear before you go out, because if you don't, you're going to get caught out. Okay. The other thing I wanted to talk about is, we've obviously here, this is a firm arrest. Now I use this because I've got arthritis in my legs and stuff, so not saying that I can't do what I used to do. That's not a problem for me, I can do that, but it's just comfort. Any bloody fall can be uncomfortable in the wild. You want to be comfortable, right? So I just chose this. This is an old one, 1995. It's probably one of the original ones, and I've kept it, had it repaired once, and got it back. Now the thing I want to talk about is this. Some of you like to put your mat inside your bivvy bag, right? I can't understand why, but you know, each to his own preference. You put it inside your bivvy bag, and I'll show you what I mean. In there. Yeah, great, you know, but the thing is, when you've got a sleeping bag and your body in here, two things, okay? One, it's going to restrict your movement, and two, if you need to get out in the middle of the night in an emergency, you can't. So what I tend to do is, I have this mat underneath all the time. There has been a saying a while ago from people that, you know, that say, oh, you roll off it in the middle of the night. Well, it's common sense. Lay on flat ground. If you haven't got flat ground, dig into it with a digging stick or whatever you've got to make it flat, because you are going to roll off it, okay? But the idea of this is the mat is supposed to take the pounding, not your bivvy bag, okay? Because if you put this, lay this down on wet rocks or on rocks, on sharp objects out here, it's going to get punctured, and obviously, you know, common sense, it's going to leak, innit? Okay, but a good piece of kit if you can get hold of them. They do work. Please remember to test it though before you take it out in the wild, because you will be disappointed. The thing is with these is the seams. Check the seams. Obviously you're going to use the bath technique, because it does work. That they don't like that in shop, but don't tell them whatever you do. You'll get into a lot of trouble. Okay. They say they test these before they come out. You know, they don't. They've got a big roll in the factory. They've got 3 meters square. They test that, and then they run off 100 jackets or 100 bivvy bags, and all they test is one little square. You can't do that when your life depends on it. You've got to test every single thing. You know what I mean? If shops started turning around and started testing stuff a bit better, then people would be a bit more, you know, customer satisfaction again. Okay, so that's the bivvy bag. You've obviously seen this top. These trousers I wear in the winter. Why? Because they're warm and they've got fleece lining. They're German Army X or Dutch Gore-Tex lined again. Now, I personally, I don't like Gore-Tex a lot, but some of the time, you know, if it works, you know, great. If it doesn't work, it's a pain in the backside. Okay, so these keep you warm in the winter. They're good. I use them in deep snow and stuff, and when it's really cold. I'll put these down to save my legs. Boots. Okay, boots I've got is lower. They're hammered, yes, and they do need cleaning. Yeah, I know. But Vibram sole. Again, yeah, good strong boot, good for walking. Put it on, march for miles. You won't get any blisters. Well, I haven't anyway. They're Gore-Tex lined. They're a strong boot. Okay, be careful on seashore, wet rocks, because they tend to slip. Okay, but otherwise, good boot. If you can get them, get them. I'll put them over there. I also carry, this is, I mean, I used to wear this a lot actually. This is a Paramo smock, directional clothing. It's waterproof and windproof. And obviously you can see it's got the blue underneath, which is good. But this smock I use now as a layer under this Keeler jacket. If I get a bit cold or something, I'll put this underneath this, and just to help me out, because I ain't that big. So okay, but another good piece of kit if you can get it. I always carry the companion. I don't know why, I just do. I've got used to it, I suppose. JC's fault. Yeah, good blade. If you can get it, get it. If you want it, that is. But it is a good blade and it does work. the jacket I'm wearing is a Keeler jacket. I also wear a fleece underneath, which is Berghaus. I've got it as a present really, but I use it. The trousers I wear, and people say, well, why do you wear them? Well, I'll tell you, they're army greens, they're lightweight, and they're windproof and they dry quick in wet weather. So, you know, anything that's going to work for me I use. We're in a nice little woodland up here, Blackheath it's called. I used to live up here when I was on the road for a little while with Kerry, and before we moved up north, but yeah, it's nice out here. I'll show you a bit more of this woods later on, but I just wanted to go over the stuff that I carry. Cook pots, you don't get mess tins, waste of space. They are good for now and again, but you want round billy cans or an old bean can from a Sainsbury's or Tesco store with a wire loop in it. You know, that's all you need. Boil water and cook your food in, and something to eat with. Make yourself a spoon, and not out of wood. Just get a spoon, a plastic spoon or stuff, you know. But that's it for this video. So I'll talk to you again later on, guys. See you later. Ta-da.